Hello everybody, it's Ricky Space Mac Fair, and I'm here to make a proper tutorial on how to work with horizontal hand boilers, you can see right here, and develop a proper telekinesis connection with it so that you can influence the fluid and make it flow from one side to the other side right there. So like you guys have seen the videos of me doing this from like a distance, like 3 feet away. And you guys have seen me where I'm able to influence one side of the fluid that's all filled up. Both sides are filled up now, but it's because I let it settle down for a while. And what happens is the fluid becomes equalized and equally distributed when you just let it sit for a day. But and the demonstration videos, one side is totally full, and then I work on trying to move that fluid to go to this side and vice versa, back and forth like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you a very basic thing. Now what you want to do is that you want to work up close with the hand boiler. Put your hands around it like you would a side wheel, and you'll see, be as close as you can, but don't touch it. I'm not touching it, my finger's not touching, but it's because it just looks like it. Now you're gonna see it's gonna go to the right side. See it filling up? See it filling up? Just put your hands around it. See it going down and filling up to the other side? Put your hands close. Don't touch it. My fingers and the palm right here is not touching. Right here, the palm is not touching. It's the camera angle. My hand is not touching it at all. And see, just by putting your hands around it, by not touching it, you can transfer the fluid to the other side. And it's also very hard for me to show a good demonstration of that because of the camera angle itself. I can't pick it up and put it down and all that because I'll have to use two hands. But if you just put your hands around it, around these bulbs, and just play around. That's what I'm saying, is just play around with it and have fun with it. This is the equivalent of like a side wheel. You put your hand around it, it influences the fluid. You work up close first, and then over time you'll be able to do this from distances, like the way I did it. I do it 3 feet away. I'm able to transfer the fluid from one side to another. And see, it's transferring right now, but I'm trying to like get the light so it doesn't it's going down right now. There it is, going down. And see, it's already going to the other side, see? But the camera is blocking it, so it's like kind of hard. But you can also do it one hand too. But both hands is more faster. My hand is not touching the bulb, it's just surrounding it. Be as close as you can. And the fluid will go from here to there. And you'll see it going like that. And over time, you could have your hands further and further away. And you could do it the way I did it. I'm able to transfer the one side of the fluid to another from 3 feet away and back. And I could go from back and forth like that. You guys have seen my videos already. I have a video that comes up automatically on my channel. See, it's already going down. The fluid's going down and it's going over here now. But you could use both hands too, you know. But I'm not doing that well because the camera's in the way and I can't get my hands around it right. But I can do it on this side. So what it is, you just play around with this thing. And try not to pick it up. You know, because your hand sweat is going to... Your hand sweat is warm and it's going to stick to the bulb. And it's going to affect the fluctuation of the fluid. The fluid is ethanol inside. And the warm sweat of your hand is going to affect the fluctuation of the fluid. Let me just adjust right there. See, I got more focused. Just to get more focused now, and that can mess up with your psychokinesis. And some of the times, if you're grabbing it all the time, some of the time it's not going to be you. It's just your hand sweat stuck to the glass that's making it go back and forth. So if you want it to be really you, try not to touch the bulbs or with your bare hands. Use a cloth, a thick cloth, to pick it up gently and move it around. And don't touch the bulb anywhere. Don't touch it anywhere, and just work on it with your bare energy, you know. I'm gonna try to influence it right here. See if I can send it back over here. See right there, see it coming up? It's coming up. See it filling up right there? It's filling up right there. And see, just like, don't use your hands or nothing like that. Don't use your hands, and work with your hands around it. Work with both your hands around it, and also use the box itself to stabilize the boiler, okay? Get a pin. When you get the boiler online, there's one site that's called Size Supply, and that one has these hand boilers, horizontal hand boilers, for like about $6.99, but you have to pay shipping and handling is like $4 something, and it comes out to $11, so it's a little bit cheaper than eBay, but it gets to your house at 3 days. So I recommend buying it in the Monday or Wednesday. It'll get there fast. And make a hole on the top like this, and just push it through with the cloth. Push it through gently. Don't put too much pressure because you might break this. This is very strong. The glass is pretty durable, but if you put too much pressure, you'll break it. It's just glass, but it is a strong toy. It is. But if you put too much pressure on anything will break, obviously. So you can have a stable place for it to practice with. And just work with it, play with it, enjoy with what you're doing. Don't rush. And just enjoy with the hand boiler. At the beginning, you can grab it with your bare hands. Get to know it. Be intimate with it. Be connected with it. Be close to it. But then over time, when you want to take it serious and you want to really learn to project your chi energy, try to clean off the sweat. If you touch it with your hands, clean it off with some cloth. Just clean off the sweat. And then start working on putting your hands around it without touching for about a few weeks, a few days to a few weeks. And then when you get more better, going at your own pace, then you can have your hands further and further away. Then you can be 3 feet away. But you have to just take your time and play with it and enjoy it. That's how this all works, okay? Practice on the side wheels as well. That can also help you to project your energy, your chi energy, and learn to allow you to perceive the fluid getting smaller. You have to perceive and anticipate the fluid inside getting smaller, shrinking and shrinking, going down the tube and going to the other side. You have to see it before your eyes manifesting. You have to see the fluid manifesting and getting and shrinking down the inside, going to the other side. Try to see it happening before your eyes. And if you can't visualize, just anticipate and feel that it's doing it, and it will do it. That's the simplest way. Okay? So mess with it at the beginning. Then when you get more better, more comfortable, then you can move on and work with it up close without touching it at all. Keep it in a safe place. Buy 2 just in case, because sometimes these things can break by accident and you'll have a spare. Okay? So there you go, guys. That's a little tutorial. Watch my videos to understand the side wheel and energy sheet development, telekinesis development, all that. Okay? Just take your time with it. Play with it. Enjoy with what you're doing, because if you don't enjoy, you're not going to grow. Do it for yourself, and you'll grow, and you'll be able to do it like me 3 feet away. Watch my videos on this demonstration on this thing, okay? I'm able to move the fluid back and forth at a pretty good distance and at a pretty good rate, at a pretty good speed. But I'm getting more faster at moving the fluid, though, too. It's a little slow because I'm still beginning. But there you go, guys. Take care, and God bless. It's a hand boiler tutorial. Take care, guys.